Well, we wrap up here our list of the top 40 Huskers today. We're inside the top 5 now. Hi, Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. And starting it off here at number 5, a newcomer, junior college transfer running back Dedrick Mills. He comes in as regarded the #1 ranked junior college running back in the country after a very strong sophomore season at Garden City. As a true freshman 2 years before that, he led Georgia Tech and Paul Johnson's team in rushing yards. So he's not only a proven back at the JUCO level, he's already a proven Power 5 back. And I think one of the biggest components is Mills was able to get onto campus in June. And I think having that extra month or two of training to get himself ready for fall camp in August is going to be big in his overall development. Coming in at number 4 for us on the list, probably the top overall offensive lineman on this team, left tackle Highness. This will be his 3rd year as a starter for the Big Red, and you've seen his body grow and develop each year down the line. And Highness, I think now at that 300-pound weight, looks physically and just looks different than he did the last 2 years as a starter. I look for Highness to have a very, very big junior season and be a key component for Nebraska up front. At number 3 for us on the list, the top overall defensive player on this team for Nebraska, linebacker Mohammad Berry. He was one of the leaders in the conference in tackles. He led the Huskers a year ago with well over 100 tackles on the inside. He's also going to be one of the real vocal guys on this team. No doubt a captain in my mind. He'll represent the Huskers at Big Ten Media Days as well. You look at Mohammad Berry, if for this defense to really go, they're going to need another big season out of him at inside linebacker. Coming in at number 2 for the Huskers, another all Big Ten caliber player and wide receiver J.D. Spillman. He's been very close to 1,000 yards his freshman and sophomore year as a receiver. I think if he stays healthy, there's no doubt he'll have 1,000 yards, and he should probably have, in terms of production, one of the best seasons ever we've seen from a Nebraska receiver, just based on what the Huskers lose in his experience level and having another quarterback back like Adrian Martinez. The value J.D. Spillman brings at receiver is as high as any player on this football team. And then finally coming in at number 1, no surprise at all, sophomore quarterback Adrian Martinez. He had the best freshman season in Nebraska program history. I thought maybe the most impressive stat he had a year ago, though, was he finished 2nd all-time as a true freshman for completion percentage. He's got a real chance to get that number up close to 70% again this year, because as he grows and matures and just gains more knowledge of the offense and the system, it's pretty scary what he could do under guys like Scott Frost and quarterbacks coach Mario Verduzco. Adrian Martinez comes in this year 4th right now on the early Vegas Heisman Trophy boards. I think he's a player. By middle of the year, there's going to be a lot of people talking about just what type of quarterback he is. And I think a lot of NFL scouts are going to find their way to Lincoln as well to get an early evaluation of Martinez here as a sophomore. Well, that wraps up our top 40 Husker list here for 2019. For HuskerOnline.com, I'm Sean Callahan.